up our aquatics program this summer. It's particularly after having to stop our aquatics and our pools last summer due to COVID. One of the amazing things that we're able to do was really step on the gas with furthering that plan throughout the pandemic year. Some of the benefits of that, as we can see right behind us, and we're going to invite Brian up here to tell us a little more about this incredible splash park and the other splash parks that we have going throughout our city. Brian.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Brian Hill. I'm the aquatics manager for the city of Wichita. Welcome to one of our new splash pads from our phase 1 plan. We're very excited that this plan is been in motion. We're very excited that we're able to get phase 1 ready for this year, and it looks like the phase 2 pools as well. We thought it'd be fun to treat you guys to a little display of one of the 2 splash pads that is starting this year. We're gonna go ahead and kick on the water and kind of show you what it looks like real quick.
Brian was going to go play in it. Real cold.
Cannot wait till we're actually open this summer and to see kids in here playing, having fun, families coming together and to enjoying one of these great amenities around town. We are doing other splash pads and other projects around the city. All this information is found at wichita.gov/aquatics. We've got some pictures, we've posted some updates, we'll have all our hours and operations. You can find all of our information there. Did also want to talk about how we've been talking for the last several weeks about recruiting lifeguards, trying to find lifeguards to help with the city pools. When I first came to you guys weeks ago, we talked about we're about 40, 45 people short. Good news, we've got some applications in, but I still need like about 20 to 25 more lifeguards. We're very excited. The city's now hiring at 15. So lifeguards, anyone who's got a 15-year-old or up looking for a summer job, get in touch with us. All the applications are online. Once again, wichita.gov/aquatics. You can find all that information on what the jobs offer. Lifeguarding is how I started. It's how a lot of people in the aquatics world, you start off as a lifeguard. It really was one of the best jobs I've ever had in my life. You're part of a fun team. You learn a lot of skills. You learn how to deal with the public. You learn how to interact. To be just a member of somebody trying to make things great happen. Interacting with the public, interacting with families, seeing the joy people have as they come to the pools, helping kids learn how to swim. I can't speak enough of how important it is to come up to the pools and be a lifeguard. So really looking to hire a few more, and if you guys are interested, please get your information in there. wichita.gov/aquatics. I'll turn this back over. All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Brian. We really appreciate the update. I somewhat embarrassed. Councilmember Claycomb is with us, so I do want to introduce Councilmember Claycomb. We are in her district, and so just want to make sure I cover my bases. Very sorry for not introducing you right off the bat. The next thing we're going to discuss is disc golf. If your Facebook feed looks anything like mine, it starts off with just 1 or 2 friends are talking about disc golf, and then it starts growing, and we are seeing a community of folks who are more interested in disc golf, and as a city, we want to respond to that and talk about our resources, our websites that will help folks who want to find different places to participate in disc golf throughout our community. So with that, it's a pleasure to introduce Katie from Parks and Recs to come on up and give us a update and some details about disc golf.
Thank you, Mayor. As you said, we do have a new web page up at wichita.gov/park-and-rec under our Parks tab. It tells about the 5 courses we have throughout Wichita now. We have one at Cessna Park West, Platt Park, Oak Park, Hermantown Hill, and West Millburg Park. Disc golf is a great activity and family-friendly for all ages and all skill levels. Participants go out to the course and throw a weighted disc similar to these towards a basket. Scoring and rules are similar to that of ball golf, so you do have a par, you have a putter, a driver, different things along those lines. But we really encourage the community to go out and try out one of our courses. As the weather is warming, the sun's coming out, we want everybody to know the courses are open from 6 a.m. to 12 a.m., which are all of our park hours. But again, we just encourage you to visit Wichita wichita.gov/park-and-rec to get course maps and to find out more information. Thank you.
Thank you, Katie, for that update. And the next item we're going to talk about is our service animals. In our policies about service animals, we want to ensure that our community partners who utilize service animals are treated fairly and equitably, no matter where they are in our community. So we're going to hear from Gary Jansen, who is our ADA coordinator. He's going to come up and chat with us about the requirements for service animals. Gary? Very good.
Thank you, Mayor. Gary Jansen, I'm the City Public Works and Utilities, and as the Mayor said, I'm also the city's ADA coordinator. So we've been working to address public education in regards to service animals. We were made aware of some community concerns regarding incidences where area organizations have not been aware of the best way to serve those with service animals. We're hoping through our public education and outreach to help our area businesses and nonprofits navigate how to respond to service animals. Under the Americans with Disabilities Act, state and local governments, businesses, and nonprofit organizations that serve the public generally must allow service animals to accompany people with disabilities in all areas of a facility where the public is allowed to go. So that's really the most critical part. Any place that the public can go, that's where service animals need to be allowed. We've provided some specific information to businesses and organizations just recently. Service animals are defined as dogs that are individually trained to do work or perform tasks for people with disabilities. Also under the federal law, miniature horses can also serve as service animals. A service animal must be under the control of its handler. Under the ADA, service animals must be harnessed, leashed, or tethered unless the individual's disability prevents using those devices or these devices interfere with the service animal's safe, effective performance of tasks. When it's not obvious what a service an animal provides, only limited inquiries are allowed from the property owner, the business owner, wherever it might be. Staff may ask 2 questions, including, is the dog a service animal required because of a disability? And what work or task has the dog been trained to perform? Establishments that sell or prepare food must generally allow service animals in public areas, even if state or local health codes prohibit animals on the premises. And I know that's one of the biggest questions that we've had, particularly in restaurants, a lot of areas downtown where there's food service, the service animals still need to be allowed. We're working to ensure our community is open and accessible to all. Any business or individual with questions about these requirements can email me at gjansen@wichita.gov. We also have a link to the same information on our website within the ADA section. So thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Gary. It's so important that we ensure to get this information out so that folks know how they really what is needed to make our city as equitable for those with disabilities as possible. With that, we can open up to questions. We have amazing staff on